Hi, I'm Joe, and in this video I'm going to go over 5 quick and easy ways you can save money as a student. If you're into these kind of videos, then make sure you check out my channel and hit that subscribe button. It won't just help you out, but it will help me out as well. Now in this video I'm going to go over 5 ways, quick and simple, easy ways that you can save money as a student. We all know that students are a bit tight for budget all the time, so these are some of the ways that you can create that extra bit of money that you need to, I don't know, get some food. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get into number 1, which is to stop buying Starbucks. Well, it's more make your own coffee instead of buying it all the time. The average Brit spends like £2,000 a year in coffee shops. Now, understandably, students don't spend that much on coffee, but that just gives you an idea of how much people in Britain actually spend in coffee shops. The £5 that you spend every day on your coffee so that you can get your assignment done is not worth it, to be honest. That can be cut down to a mere 50 pence per cup if you make it at home. 50 pence compared to £5, that is 10 times cheaper, and that sounds pretty good to me. That's saving you roughly £810 a year on coffee. Now that calculation is a bit of a rough estimate. That's including, that's taking into account term time and a few weeks here and there that you might, buy some extra coffee. But £810, that is not a small amount of money for a student. And it's not even like a massive, change to save that much. You'll still be getting coffee, you'll still be getting whatever, caffeine addiction that you have. You'll still be getting that caffeine, but just at a much cheaper rate. And it's not like you need an expensive coffee maker or anything. I mean, you can do if you're really into coffee and you're really, passionate about your coffee. But it's not a necessity. You can just buy normal coffee and that will do for most of us. It's one way that requires you not to be so lazy to go out and buy every time you need a coffee and actually just make it for yourself, and it will save you a bunch. Now the second way to save money as a student is to look after your equipment. And especially if you're in secondary school, literally just look after your stationery, please. Alright, tell me if I'm wrong, but this is how it usually goes down. It's a week before school starts. You take yourself down to WH Smith and you buy a calculator, a math set, rulers, rubbers, sharpeners, notepads, and like a billion pens. And then like 3 weeks in, you're asking to borrow a pen. That's how it usually works. It happens every single year. Yeah, stop doing that. So if you can actually take care of your equipment and not have to rebuy stuff, maybe every 2 to 3 months or 2 to 3 weeks, it doesn't matter, that 20, 30 pounds you're going to save every single time, that's going to add up. And realistically, you're actually paying for your carelessness. You're not paying for new equipment if you think about it. So take care of your equipment and don't pay for your carelessness. And also, just to add on, this point can spread to like, school bags and shoes and maybe even clothes if you don't have a uniform. Like, try and take care of that so you don't have to keep rebuying it every year. Now the third quick way to save money is to buy rechargeable batteries and a battery recharger. Now understand that this is saving right at the bottom end of the scale, but it's still saving money. In the long run, it just works out so much better for your bank account, and it just saves you a ton of money just by recharging batteries instead of buying new AA batteries like every 5 days for your charger, for your, for your remote controls or your controllers. There are stuff around the house that you need to have batteries for. You know that you get through them pretty quickly and you're always looking around for a battery. And you're buying like hundreds of packets of AA batteries all the time. Just having batteries that you can recharge anytime, it's just so handy. And when you need a battery, like the max you need to wait is like 10, 15 minutes, and you can have a battery that's going to be charged. You'll never have to be frustrated that a battery doesn't work anymore. It's very simple and it doesn't save a lot, but every little helps, right? Now the fourth way to save money as a student, and this is critical. No, this is crucial, is to install Honey as a web extension on your computer. This is an absolute no-brainer. Alright, so if you don't know how Honey works, you basically just install it as a web extension on your Chrome browser, and then whenever you go onto a website and you're on the checkout page, there'll be a little pop-up in the corner, say Honey looking for discounts. You just click it and then it will scan through all the different discount codes that might work for that website, and it will find you the highest discount possible. I first came across Honey, I was watching another YouTube video and Honey was sponsoring that video and he was talking about it, and I was like, oh, this is just another promotion. I actually installed it and it basically gave me discounts on like most of the websites that I bought stuff on. And Honey is actually free to install. It's just an extension on your Chrome. And as students, you always want to get discounted stuff because you never want to pay full price. You don't have that much money, so it's a very useful thing to have. And I know students have uni days and student beans to help you save money, but they don't cover a lot of websites. If you have Honey, student beans and uni days, you pretty much cover all the websites that you're going to buy things off. So even if you do have the other two, it is worth downloading Honey and saving some money. Basically, you install it and it pops up every time it has a discount code that might save you some money. Sounds easy, and it is. It's pretty simple. Now, the final way to make money as a student is to get a reusable notepad. So don't buy your usual paper notepads, you know, that you buy and you go through like tens and thousands of them a year. Buy one reusable Rocket Pad. That's what the company's called, a Rocket Pad, and you can reuse that as many times as you want. But they have different variations of them, but I would recommend doing the Wave one. I got this specific book. So I got mine for Christmas and I used it pretty much in school all the time. The way it works is that Rocket Pad requires you to write in those special rubbing out pens, and if you write in them, then you can digitally scan each page using the app that they give you, and that allows you to digitize your notes, and you can easily store it and, you know, keep different folders, and it's just so easy to organize once everything's online. And then to erase it and reuse it, all you do is stick it in the microwave. Yeah. Now this only works with the Wave variation of the Rocket Pad. They have a few different ones, but the Wave one, you stick in the microwave and everything inside disappears. And then you can rinse and repeat this process and you have all your notes in an easy and organized place. Buying a reusable notebook lets you save money and not feel guilty about wasting paper and harming the environment. So there's that as well. So there are 5 quick and easy ways that you can save money as a student or a teenager. I have done one of these in the past, and you know, there are 5 big ways that you can save money as a teenager. That video is on my channel. Check that out if you want to see another 5 things that you can save money on. If you found some useful information or some kind of value, then please make sure to smash that like button, because why would you not? And when you're down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button if you're into these kind of videos and want to see more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week in a bit.